Greetings, survivors. ResilientZ back with another video. Today, we're running two sets of tests. First, testing Steel Will and Shadow Infusion on Angelica, and then running the same gene links on Hitman. Our goal is to determine whether Shadow Infusion is truly the best choice for Angelica and other resonating heroes, excluding Hitman. Two separate tests coming your way, so without further ado, let's dive right into it. First up, let's take a look at the tests with Angelica. Here's the first battle report using Shadow Infusion on her. Unfortunately, we lost, and the opponent walked away with 273,880 surviving troops. This will serve as our reference point as we now test Steel Will with Angelica to see if the results improve or get worse. Before we move on to testing Steel Will with Angelica, here's how Shadow Infusion performed in this battle. It managed to shield 55,397 troops. There were no kills since we're testing it on Angelica, who doesn't provide stealth mode or assassination mark effects. Still, those are solid numbers, but can Steel Will do better? Let's find out. Moving on, here's the next battle report using Steel Will on Angelica. We lost again, but this time the opponent was left with 219,527 surviving troops. Even though it's still a loss, this marks a significant improvement over the previous battle. Before wrapping up the tests on Angelica, here's how Steel Will performed in this battle. It managed to shield 72,365 troops. This is a solid number and clearly outperforms Shadow Infusion in terms of shielding. Here's the summary of the tests on Angelica. Without a doubt, Steel Will is the superior gene link choice for her compared to Shadow Infusion. This is mainly because Angelica doesn't provide assassination mark or stealth mode, and Shadow Infusion's effects rely on enhancing those. So for all infantry resonating heroes except Hitman, Steel Will is the better option. For reference, both tests on Angelica were done using trucks, and the opponent remained the same to ensure fairness and accuracy. Now, without further ado, let's move on to testing these gene links on Hitman Agent 47. Here's the first battle report using Steel Will on Agent 47. In this one, we lost, and the opponent walked away with 257,114 surviving troops. This result will serve as our reference point as we move on to test Shadow Infusion on Agent 47 next. Before testing Shadow Infusion, here's how Steel Will performed in this battle. It managed to shield 50,613 troops. Not a bad number at all, but can Shadow Infusion outperform it and give us a better overall result? Let's find out. Finally, here's the next battle report using Shadow Infusion on Agent 47. In this battle, we lost, and the opponent walked away with 242,471 surviving troops. This is a clear improvement over the previous report, indicating that Shadow Infusion is the better choice for Agent 47. Before we wrap up, here's how Shadow Infusion performed in this battle. It managed to shield 60,062 troops, which is higher than the previous result with Steel Will. On top of that, it also managed to kill 10,616 troops, further proving its effectiveness on Agent 47. Here's the summary of our battle reports on Agent 47. Shadow Infusion is clearly the go-to gene link if your hero is Agent 47. For any other infantry resonating hero, I recommend sticking with Steel Will. For your reference, all battles with Agent 47 were conducted using trucks, and the opponent remained the same to ensure fairness and accuracy. All gene links tested in this video were of gold quality. We've settled the debate. Shadow Infusion is better for Agent 47, while Steel Will is the better option for any other infantry resonating hero at the moment. That's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you enjoy my content, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.